Hello and welcome back. This is episode 39 and we are playing Control.
Director, ma'am, great timing. Hartman just came through here. God, he was hideous. He tore the security door into the Bright Falls AWE site wide open. He was so ugly, like, wow. I got a good look at him, and Christ, he does not look like he used to. The hiss must have messed him up or something. He looks like a bar rag that's been twisted by the world's strongest man. Or a monster from some 80s horror movie. You know, back when it was all practical effects. Ugh, nasty. Did you say something? Winston. Remember, I can't hear you. Never mind, just go after Hartman. Oh, so disgusting.
I've written, rewritten. The darkness wants to hide the past to make me lose.
Ooh, I want to watch that. This way instead.
I've written and rewritten. Deconstructed, reconstructed. Experimented with different voices. Changed the style, changed myself. Forgotten the language, relearned the language. Have I been here before? Gone down this path before? The darkness wants to hide the past to make me lose my way. You must know where you've been to know where you're going. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. My notes to myself. The only way to make progress, recap, then write more. The style then. Lose the fat. Make it clear. Ugly. Functional. Present. Be blunt. Only the brutal truth. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, rewrite it. Be clever, make them do the work, form the image in their minds. They make it, you just imply. Incept. They're drawn to the mystery, obsessed. You set it up, they put it together. Their interpretation, and there's only one because you give them no choice. And they believe in it. Because it's theirs now. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. Reality, tear it apart and rewrite it. They are drawn to the mystery.
Stuck. Let's go take care of it.
Oh, we've got a light source. Is there something there? No. Whoa. Okay, let's continue the elevator ride.
Thank you for meeting with us again, Dr. Hartman.
It's my pleasure, gentlemen. I hope the information I provided thus far has been of some small use.
It's been invaluable, Doctor. Really, we have a much clearer picture of this event, thanks to your accounts.
Well, I do consider myself a keen observer of...
We did have one question, though. You mentioned in an earlier conversation that your patients displayed, and I'm paraphrasing here, unnatural abilities that you in fact encouraged during their time in your lodge. It'd be very helpful if you could fill us in on the details there.
Of course. Like yourselves, I work to understand and even bend the rules of our earthly paradigm. My patient's well-being was paramount, of course, but I would hardly be a man of science if I did not reach out at the underlying truth. As I stated in my written proposal, I believe working alongside your organization could be greatly beneficial to both parties. Sharing notes, as they say.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all we need to hear. Remy?
Dr. Emil Hartman, you have been found in breach of Codes 4, 8, and 74 of the Federal Bureau of Control Criminal Offense System.
What? You can't do this? I am a well-connected man. You're making a dire mistake, my friend.
You will be detained until further notice, and all personal property will be confiscated, including the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
That's preposterous. You can't just seize my property. I'm a United States citizen. I have rights. That lodge is my life's work. I'm offering you years of research.
Get him out of here.
You're making a mistake. You have to listen to me. You have to listen.
And we're gonna be transported.
I've forgotten again. I had a plan. I know it. I've forgotten. He's coming. I've got to get out of here. Dive deep.
Whatever is going on with Wake, he clearly needs some help.
What are we doing this time? One removed. Two removed. Three removed. We've got a key.
Going in mad.
I'll watch this here instead.
The story needed many beginnings, many springs. Streams that turned into a river, a flood, and then an ocean. This was one. Wake used the materials he had, the connections he had, the people, the places. Wake put them in to make it true. His wife, the psychiatrist, his city. These connections, like magnets, move things. Alice was a conduit. She'd been in the dark place. The thing that had been Hartman sensed her near, sensed Wake through her. Went berserk, broke loose. Wake made sure Alice was already gone by then. Safe. The more springs, the more the story became real. The more people believed. Cause and effect. It was extremely delicate and hard work. It had to go through the path of least resistance where success was most likely. Where there was a connection already. Wake felt the pressure grow in his head. Going mad. Wake had to escape. Right. His escape. He was already out. He wanted to make it true. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency, Wake needed something special, something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence. Something that can't be translated. Translated. Wake channeled Burroughs and Bowie. He cut up sentences and words. Orange peel. You are home. Insane. He put them in a shoebox. He pulled out the words. Wake created a Dadaist poem. He'd try anything once. Or had he tried this before?
Thank you for meeting with us again.
Wake had to escape, right? His escape. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part of the story.
And 3. Get the power on.
Another replica. Like the one they made for Ordinary.
Director Faden here. Dispatch a ranger to this location.
The Hiss are in for it now!
Ooh, research. After reaching out to the Bureau, Alice Wake was brought into the oldest house for an interview on 2017. See file for the full transcript. The interview, conducted by agents Sach and Dempsey, revealed that Mrs. Wake has had recurring nightly visitations from her missing ex-husband in her New York apartment. Mr. Wake appears out of nowhere and rushes at her down the corridor. According to her impression, he appears crazy and horrifying, clearly coming at her with violent intent. Mrs. Wake believes that he is haunting her, insisting he is not Alan but a fucking monster in his body. Mrs. Wake has not been sleeping out of the fear of these visits. Her attempts to keep the light on throughout the night results in the relevant hallway light bulbs breaking every night, possibly indicating involvement of the Further investigation required. We propose installing monitoring equipment in the apartment. Copies of supply request form L501-4 have been sent to Mr. Kirkland and administration for approval. Okay, there are no fucking lights down here except for that place. So let's start by going here. Oh, that wasn't even okay, we have one of those. Where do we put it? Can we slide that all the way over there already? We cannot. Do you have one of those power things here? What does this do?
These are the notes of Dr.
Oh, that's just one of those.
Despite my generous offers, the conversations came to naught. Some people simply do not
An unconfirmed threshold manifestation occurred at Cauldron Lake, VA. The citizens of Bright Falls had gathered in the town's southwestern fields for the annual festival known as Deerfest. Eyewitnesses all claim that the day had been sunny, confirmed by reviews of the area's weather reports, but then with no warning, a thunderstorm appeared in the direction of Anderson Farm and a tornado rose from Cauldron Lake. The torrential rain that followed caused a flash flood. It was as if the day had turned to night. Testimony from Frank Breaker, the sheriff of Bright Falls, formerly a bureau agent. See employee file managed to guide the crowd to safety as the festival grounds were destroyed by the flood. The festival was cancelled, ending one day early. Lack of official bureau presence on the scene makes this event difficult to report as a confirmed AWE, though the similarity to other known events in the Bright Falls area lend credence to the accounts of townspeople.
These are the notes of Dr. Emil Hartman.
I did not listen to this whole thing,
Continuing my
so let's
work
do it.
alone again, since certain parties were too blind to recognize a golden opportunity. Despite my generous offers, the conversations came to naught. Some people simply do not value collaboration as I do. Though I believe now that it was for the best. The sort of bold, pioneering work that I am undertaking cannot thrive under the shackles of bureaucracy and regulation. I have a history of seeking such partnerships. There was a time when I had hoped Alan Wake and I could collaborate. Together we could have produced art such that the world has never seen. But Wake was stubborn, egotistical. Writers usually are. Disappointing nonetheless. But now, like Tom before him, Wake has disappeared into Cauldron Lake. And this is where my work turns hypothetical. Since he was lost to the lake, Thomas Zane has been observed by various townspeople. This indicates to me that the individuals within the lake are not entirely gone. I anticipate Wake will similarly return one day. While I may harbor some resentment for the man, his raw talent and determination are undeniable. From this, I have concluded that the lake and the dark place within it are not as removed from this world as I previously thought. Given my acute awareness of what awaits within, my meticulous preparations, and my considerable education, I believe myself much more prepared than either Tom or Wake. I should be able to cross into that dark realm with the chance to return as they have. All that remains is the dive itself. It frightens me, I admit, but such is the burden of the truth seeker. I will take my plunge into the dark tomorrow, with only the light of knowledge to guide me. It is time for a breakthrough. Until I return.
Okay, so got one there,
Baby, yeah.
one over there.
Orange peel.
I'm thinking one over there. Ooh, a pyramid. Maybe that was wrong. Should have used that one instead. Pushed it over there. But in that case, let's... Oh my god, there's two of them. No, there's not. He just moved. Let's just simply go back here. Great, so as far as I know, all of them are in. Now we just need to figure out where to control it. They all go over there somewhere, I think. Don't they? Yeah, they all go up here. This is where I'm supposed to do something. What the fuck is that? Do I need to re-fucking insert all of those? I think I do. Oh my god, that's gonna suck. Well, maybe not all of them. I think I need to get... Oh yeah, maybe all of them. At least a couple. That's in, that's in, that's in. Yeah, I need to reinsert this one as well. Wow. For fuck's sake. I'm gonna hate this so much. That's in, that's in. This is not in. Oh, I fucking died. Actually, isn't there a, no, there's not. I thought there was one of those ask for assistance, desks somewhere. Yeah, there was. It's right here.
This is Director Faden. I require backup at this
We're in this
location.
together.
Hard to work with. Come on. Feels like the charging is getting slower. Become slower. Where do you go? Where did he go? Where is he? Need to remove its energy somehow. No, you like your darkness, but I don't. So if it's okay with you... Ah, fuck me. That means I cannot pick this up either. Cannot. No, I cannot. I need to actually be in light for a little while. I can charge up my energy. That way we can get over here, pick this up and attach it and bring the light back on. I don't understand how I'm supposed to have time. There's someone else here as well. I think so. That doesn't even hit him. What the hell? Come on. No. Yes. Holy fuck. We killed him.
Hartman won't be a problem anymore, Langston. But investigations need someone to run it. Interested?
I've seen what happens to sector heads, ma'am. No, thank you. Ma'am, I'm getting something on my terminal here, an AWE alert from Bright Falls, Washington. But it might be a glitch. The date's all wrong, a couple of years in the future. And we're in lockdown, there shouldn't be any incoming signals.
Maybe it was active before we went into lockdown? Are there agents on site?
Let me check. Agent Estevez is the field agent in charge of monitoring the site, so she should be there to let us know if the situation has been through any major changes recently.
Things set in motion. If the alarm's true, then so is the reason for the alarm. The effect must follow the cause. It's happening again. A return. You have been warned.